And the first question for today, we'll be covering logical and analytical reasoning today, which will include a lot of text, a lot of rearrangement of letters, some analysis to be done, some logical reasoning to be applied. So the first question for the day, is it clear to everyone? Can everyone see the screen? RQPONM. So you'll get questions in your examination where there will be a series of letters. There'll be a combination of alphabet. You'll have to decipher what is the sequence and then fill in the blanks. There will be a blank given either somewhere in the middle of the series or at the end of the series. So you have to decipher what is the logic between each successive set of alphabets and then arrive at the solution. So RQP ONM blank IHGFED. Why do you say C, Shreya? Can you explain, please?
Sir, because the alphabets are arranged in descending order, and if we take from that point of view, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L.
Fantastic. Absolutely. They are in reverse order. D, E, F, G, H, I, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So G, H, I. What comes after GHI? JKL. So this is JKL. This is the answer. Good. Second question for the day. Find the missing letters in the series given over here. GAH, IBJ, KCL, MDN, and then there's a blank at the end of the series. What do you think should come last? Okay. Parkar and Falguni say B. Prakar, why do you say B?
Sir, because all the alphabet are given in the middle are like A, B, C, D, E, and
Yes.
the first and the last letter are given in the consecutive manner at G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So the answer will be O, E, P.
Fantastic. So if you, Prakhar has given a very comprehensive logic. If you go, even if you go letter by letter, G and I have a difference of one letter. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, L, M, N. So the last letter should be L, M, N, O, P. So the last letter has to be P. Now P is available only in option B. You can close on that safely. Just to be sure, you can use the logic of the center alphabet being A in series A, B, C, D, and E. So the last two letters we are clear are E and P. The first alphabet should be G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So O should be the first alphabet. So OEP is your correct answer. Great. Thanks, Prakar. Moving to the next one. Select the pair of words which have the same relation to each other as the words given. Petal is to flower as what is to what? Pen is to paper, cat is to dog, engine is to car, ball is to game. Which option would you choose? Karan, why do you have you given C to this third question as your response?
Yes,
Okay. So why do you choose C?
because in the car, the engine must be capable,
The engine must be
necessary for the start the car.
okay. So you're saying petal is necessary for the flower, therefore engine is necessary for the car.
Yes,
Okay. Does anyone else have a different logic, or does everyone agree that this is the right logic?
So like the flower contains the petal, so the car always contain an engine.
Correct. Absolutely. So we'll go with option C, which is engine is to car. This is the correct answer. Now we come to a different type of a question where you need to establish a cause and an effect relationship. A statement will be, two statements will be given. You have to identify whether one is a cause of the second or the second is a cause of the first, or both causes are effects of independent causes, or both the statements are independent. These statements may have cause and effect relationship. They can be the effects of the same or independent causes, or maybe the independent causes without having any relationship. That's what you need to determine. The literacy rate in the city is increasing for the past 3 years. The city administration has conducted extensive literacy programs to educate the illiterate people of the city. What do you think is the relation between these two statements, and if there is any relation at all or not? Okay, Falguni says 1. Anyone else? Shreya also says it's A. A is statement 2 is the cause of statement 2 is the cause, and statement 1 is its effect. So the cause is that the city administration conducted an extensive literacy program to educate the illiterate people. which is why the literacy rate of the city is increasing for the last 3 years. Correct? Statement 2 is the cause. Statement 1 is the effect. Next question. Peter is in the east of Tom and Tom is in the north of John. Mike is in the south of John. Then in which direction of Peter is Mike? Now these are direction based questions. You need to be clear that where do north, east, west and south lie. So if we make a direction compass, for example, like this and like this, and we say this is north, this is south, this is east, and opposite of east is west. Now what does the question say? Peter is in the east of Tom. So let's say Tom is here. Peter is in the east of Tom. Peter is here. And Tom is in the north of John. So John is somewhere in the south of Tom. So here is John in the south of Tom. Mike is in the south of John. Mike is in the south of John. Here is Mike. So what is the question? Mike is in the south of John. Then in which direction of Peter is Mike? In which direction of Peter is Mike? In which direction of Peter is Mike? We have to decide which is this direction. So which will this direction be if we plot it on this compass like this arrow parallel? In which direction of Peter is Mike? In which direction of Peter is Mike? So what will the answer be?
Southwest.
Correct. Absolutely. This direction is southwest over here. So Mike is southwest of Peter. This is the right answer. Has everyone understood? If you have not understood, please let me know so that I can repeat. First, you have to draw a compass. You can draw it on your pen and paper like this. Draw two lines like the ones that I have drawn over here. North is at the top, south is at the bottom, east is to the right of north and west is to the left of north. That much is clear. North, east, west, south, in which directions these are. We are going step by step. I'll undo all of this. Is this much clear? Okay. Now what we have to do is plot where are these individuals as it is given in the question. Now it says Peter is in the first part of the question is Peter is in the east of Tom. So first we have to put Tom. Now Peter is in the east of Tom. So which side should Peter be? Left or right? Or towards the right? He has to be in the east of Tom. If Peter is on the left side, it will be west. See the compass? Refer to the compass. The question is saying Peter is in the east of Tom. So Tom ka east kaun sa hua? Left? Yeah, right.
Right.
Correct. All you need to do is refer to the compass. Left is west, right is east. Now, next part is Tom is in the north of John, which means John is in the south of Tom. If John is in the south of Tom, where should I write John? Above Tom or below Tom? Remember, John is in the south of Tom. So where is the south of? The next part is Mike is in the south of John. Mike is in the south of John. So where should I write Mike? Above John or below John? Below John. Now we've got the location of everyone. So we come to the final part. Then in which direction of Peter is Mike? In which direction of Peter is Mike? So we draw a line. In which direction of Peter is Mike? We put this arrow over here. In which direction of Peter is Mike? What is this direction? What will you call this direction? No, this direction. Okay, I'll just write this in a little more detail so that it's a little more clearer. This is southwest. What is this direction? Southeast. Which is this direction? Northeast. And this direction is northwest. And I will just replace this with a double-sided arrow like so, and then going like so. And south I'll move a little towards over here. North I'll move a little here, and we're good to go. Now, are the directions clear with everyone? Okay, good. Please remember, this is important because we are going to be doing more examples related to directions. So you need to know which side is north, which side is east, what is west, what is northeast, what is southwest. You have to be very clear. We'll just combine this because we'll be needing this diagram again in case there is any question. So in case you get any question on directions, first thing, just quickly draw a diagram like this, a compass like this on your answer sheet or on your question paper so that you don't get confused in subsequent question. Now we've grouped this and we'll use this diagram in subsequent questions also. Moving to the next question. Tom walked 10 meters towards north and then turned right and walked 25 meters. Tom walked 10 meters towards north, then turned right and walked 25 meters. Then he turned right and walked 30 meters. Now he turned left and walked 10 meters. So a lot of left and rights. First, we will draw the compass. Now let's see. Tom walked 10 meters towards north. So where is Tom? Let's write it over here. Let's write Tom here. Tom walked 10 meters towards north. Where is north? North is this side. Right? And how much is this? This is 10 meters. Then what did he do? 10 meters towards north, then turned right and walked 25 meters. He turned right and walked 25 meters. There he's turned right and walking 25 meters. We'll put our 25 meters here. And this becomes 25 instead of 10. Now, what does he do next? Then he turned right again and walked 30 meters. Why is this person walking left and right? Why can't he walk straight and save us all the trouble? He turned right and walked 30 meters. Here he is walking 30 meters. Then where does he go? Now he turned left and walked 10 meters. Hey, what is he doing? So where will his left be now? Which side should I draw the arrow? He turned left. So which side should I draw? This side, right side, or this side, opposite side? Now he turned left and walked 10 meters. His left, because he's coming down, his left is going to be towards this side. And how much did he walk? 10 meters. Then what happened? Finally, he turned left and walked 20 meters. He turned left and walked 20 meters. Now, which direction should I draw the arrow in? He turned left and walked 20 meters. Should I draw the arrow here or should I draw the arrow here? Down or up? He turned left.
So upward direction.
Correct. So he's turned left and he's walking how much? 20 meters. Good. Finally, his journey comes to an end point. How far and in which direction is he from the starting point? So what do we have to measure?
So 35 meters.
Very good. 35 meters. In which direction? Which is this direction?
East.
Very good. This is north, this is south, this side, right side is east and left side is west. So he is on the east and 35 meters. How did you come at 35 meters?
So 25 plus 10, 35.
Yes, this 25 meter plus this 10 meter is equal to 35 meters. So the answer is 35 meter east. Correct. This is the right answer. So you got a general outlay of how to decide directions. Now move to the next question. If northeast becomes north and northwest becomes west, what will east become? Please do it. Tell me. Draw the compass on your paper and pen and tell me what will east become. If northeast becomes north and northwest becomes west, what will east become? Don't worry, even if you get your answer wrong, you should try and attempt because it will give you a clarity on what you're doing right and what you're not doing right. Anyone? Okay, guys, tell me.
Sir, southeast.
Why do you say southeast?
Sir, if northeast will become north and the northwest will become west, so if we will consider northeast as north, so the line will fall diagonally. So by considering that.
So I have tilted the diagram like this. Now
Yes, sir.
northeast has become
North.
north.
Yes, sir.
And northwest has become west. What
Yes,
will
sir.
east become?
The southeast.
Correct. Opposite of northwest will become southeast. Another way to do this, a much more simpler way than the complicated one that I just showed because I was using the computer and graphics and stuff. Just look at the opposite of northwest. You have to find out what is east, correct? If west is northwest, then what will east be? The opposite of west, which is opposite of northwest. If you look at the compass, what is opposite of northwest? Southeast. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Whatever logic appeals to you, use that. You can either take the opposite of northwest, which is southeast, or you can tilt the diagram and make a fresh one and like this and then arrive at the answer. Has everyone understood this? Moving on, next question. Mahesh was standing facing a pole in the morning after sunrise. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his left. Which direction is he facing? First of all, tell me, why was he facing the pole? Unnecessarily, these people make our lives difficult for us. Whatever, it must be his reason. But he was standing facing a pole. And just after sunrise, he could have done it any time during the day. But for some reason, he was there after sunrise. Shadow of the pole fell exactly to his left. Which direction is he facing? Please make the compass and tell me. Please don't watch me making the compass. You have to give the answers. Make your own compass and give me the answer. Guys, has anybody got it? See, I've drawn the diagram over here. This is the very handsome man. He is facing a pole in the morning after sunrise. So man is standing facing the pole just after sunrise. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his left. Now, which direction is he facing? Guys, this should be easy now. Which direction is he facing? I've drawn everything. I've drawn the sun, I've drawn the man, I've drawn the compass, I've drawn the shadow. Now, please tell me, which direction is he facing?
North.
Yes, correct. North is the right answer. Which of the following diagrams correctly represents lions, elephants, and animals? This kind of problem is called a Venn diagram problem. Not WHEN, Venn. No, not that Venn. It is VENN, Venn diagram.
Sir, A option. Sir, the full circle represent the animal and the two small circle represent lion and elephant, because lion and elephant are the comes in the category of animal.
Correct. Very good. Absolutely right. These are lions. These are elephants. All of them are animals. So answer A is correct. Next, which of the following Venn diagram? See, this is what the spelling of Venn. Which of the following Venn diagram illustrates the relationship between football fans, cricket players, and students? Please to be telling me which of these diagrams best illustrates the relation between football fans, cricket players, and students?
Sir, option B would be there.
Why B?
Sir, because some of the football fans can also be cricket fans, and some of cricket players can also be football fans, and whereas some students can fall in both the categories, whereas some non-students can also fall in both the categories. So,
fantastic, great answer, Falguni. Option B is the right answer. So Falguni, your answer is absolutely right. Some football fans may be cricket players, some cricket players may be students, some students may be football fans. And similarly, there may be an intersection where an individual is a football fan also, cricket player also, and a student also. So option B is the correct answer. Now this should be easy. If hot is coded as GNS, how is cold coded?
Sir, A option.
Very good. Why?
Sir, because if hot is coded as GNS, so H and G, these all letters have a difference of -1.
Very good. Can you explain it for everyone's benefit?
So sir, meanwhile for the cold C, so the first letter will be B. That is one word.
Before C. So like G is before H. Similarly, before C is B. Okay. Next.
Sir, before O is N.
Right.
Before L is K.
Right.
And before D is C.
Right. So the option A is correct. Excellent. Prakash, moving on to the next question. If in a certain code, army is written as ASOB. So how is judge written in that code? Should be relatively easy, but we never know. Okay. Shreya says B. Shreya, can you explain why do you choose B?
So because in army, we can see the code as A as it is written, then R, S, M, N, first letter is and then O, and then D. And if we go to judge, only there is
Hang on. First letter A is A. Second letter is R. So that is +1 S. Third letter is M. How many pluses? +2.
Yes, sir.
So Y should be +3, which is Y, Z, A, and B. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it is same letter 0, 1, 2, 3. That's the line. Correct. Now you're saying J should be same. Carry on. What should be there instead of
Yes.
U?
Then U +1 V, then D +2 F, then G +3 J, and then E +4 I.
Now a very quick way to save time is, once you've done the first two alphabets, check your 4 answers. Once you've got your first 2 alphabets correct, take this mark, move on. Take this as your answer and move on, because there's no other choice which is JV. You don't have to solve the rest of the answer. That saves you time. That's quick strategy. Now this is a different kind of a question. where you have to base your conclusions on the statements given below. Now, these are similar to Venn diagrams, but you can draw the Venn diagram on your rough sheet based on these statements, or you can do this mentally. All heroes are villains, all villains are zeros, some heroes are jokers. So what is the conclusion? Some jokers are heroes, some villains are jokers, some zeros are villains. Now you have to choose between these four. Only 1 and 2 are true, or all 3 are true, or only 1 and 3 are true, or only 1 and 2 are true. Which one will you choose? I have drawn the first two. All heroes are villains. And here I have drawn all heroes are villains, all villains are zeros. Now what will you do? Some heroes are jokers. Some heroes, this one, are jokers.
Sir,
Yes?
sir, A and D option are same.
No. A says only 1 and 2 are true. B says 1, 2 and 3 are true.
Sir, D option D.
D, only 1 and 2 are true.
Sir, I said that A and D option are both are same. Only 1 and 2 are followed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You are right. This should actually be only 2 and 3. So, which is the correct answer? I am going to help you here, and I'm going to draw the third statement. So, all heroes are villains, all villains are zeros, and some heroes are jokers. Yeah, these are the jokers. This is the diagrammatic representation. Now, according to this, what will your answer be? Which will you choose as your answer? A, B, or C, or D?
Sir, A option.
Okay. Why A?
Sir, because because some jokers are heroes, so the circle will represent the joker is lying in the hero circle region.
Right.
It's some part, and likewise some villains are jokers, so it also covering the circle of the villain part.
These are heroes, these are villains, and these are all heroes are villains, all villains are zeros.
Sir, the big circle is of hero.
Yeah, the big circle is zero.
Sir, zero or hero?
I'll write it over here. We have to write heroes, villains, and jokers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to write zeros also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me point the arrows so that there is clarity. All heroes are villains. This is hero. All villains are zeros. This is zero. Now all heroes are villains. All heroes are villains. So this is villains. And these are zeros. With me so far? Are you with me so far?
Sorry, sir.
You're not with me?
Sir, actually, all heroes are villains, so the big circle must contain the villain circle, no?
See, all heroes are villains. All heroes are villains. All villains are zeros. See this, read the first three statements. All heroes are villains and all villains are zeros. Is this clear so far?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, some heroes are jokers. So some heroes, this part are jokers. These are jokers.
Sir, okay, sir.
ठीक है जी? Now, some jokers are heroes. Is this true or not? Some jokers are heroes.
Yes, sir.
This is true. Some villains are also jokers. Some
Yes,
villains,
sir.
this part are also jokers. Some zeros are villains. Some
Yes, sir.
zeros are villains, definitely.
Yes, the B option.
Yes, this is the right answer. Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A last question for today. This is using reasoning. Please answer this question. If you are a fitness worker, you don't need to go to a health gym. You also don't need any fitness equipment for workout. All you need is a pair of comfortable athletic shoes. This paragraph supports which of the following statements? You have to choose and state your answer. What will you choose based on the statement given above?
The B option.
B for Bombay or D for Delhi?
Sir, Mumbai.
Okay, Mumbai. Good. Any other choices? Anyone else?
So option C.
Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, option A.
Option A, fitness walking is better than weightlifting. Interesting. Now, to arrive at the solution, you need to see whether anything given in the statement is also given here or not. Weightlifting is not mentioned over here. So this cannot be the right answer. Poorly designed shoes are not being talked about over here, or foot injuries are not being talked about here. So A and D cannot be the answer. So B and C में से choose करना है ना. Fit, it can be either B or C. Fitness walking is an effective and convenient form of exercise. It is not talking about which form of exercise is convenient. It is talking about walking and not needing to go to a gym or needing any health equipment. It is saying you don't need to go to a health gym. You don't need any fitness equipment, which means you don't have to go to any gym, which means indoor activity or indoor exercises is something that this author is not recommending. Therefore, what he's recommending is outdoors.
B
So
option.
walking outdoors provides more health benefits than walking indoors. This is the right answer. So we followed the process of elimination to arrive at the right answer. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Great. So with that, we come to the end of today's session. Thank you so much. Please feel free to invite your other friends whom you think will benefit from this practice session. Invite your friends also, because if you help them tomorrow, they will help you. Please feel free to invite your friends so that they can also benefit. If they benefit, you will also benefit because they will be thankful to you. And also, please practice tests which are given on the portal. Thank you so much. I have enjoyed conducting today's session. I hope you enjoyed too.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you and bye-bye.